Welcome to the Toffee Blues, your source for all things Everton. I'm Tom and I'll be bringing you the starting 11 segment for this weekend's game against Newcastle. Hopefully we'll be able to take some momentum from the last couple of games into this one. Obviously we had the 3-0 win against Cardiff and then the derby draw last weekend, which we didn't play badly, to be fair, and hopefully we are getting back to the side that we saw, the Marco Silva side that we saw at the start of this season, because obviously that was quite promising. Hopefully we can take some momentum into that. In terms of the team, I wouldn't change too much. I think the team we finished the Liverpool match with was possibly our strongest team, if not one or two changes. So I think Walcott has to be dropped. Obviously he was brought off after just under an hour of the Liverpool game, and Morgan Schneiderlin was also taken off for Andre Gomez, and there was a bit of a difference. When Gomez came on, he did look a lot better. So I'd go with a pretty similar side to what finished the last game in terms of Pickford in goal, Seamus Coleman at right back. He's had a couple of good games recently, to be fair, hopefully getting back to form, Seamus Coleman, alongside Kurt Zouma and Michael Keane at the back, obviously back to fitness. And then we've got Luca Dean at left back, undisputed, to be fair. And then I'd go with Andre Gomez and Idrissa Gueye as the defensive midfielders together. I would drop Schneiderlin. He didn't do too badly against Liverpool, but I do think Andre Gomez is just a better player. Obviously, we've got him on loan from Barcelona, and we want to make use of that. Sigurdsson in front of them. He's not been doing too badly either. Obviously, got a couple of goals against Cardiff a couple of weeks ago, so we wouldn't drop him from the side. And then on the wings, I'd bring Richarlison in on the right for Walcott. He obviously came on in that position against Liverpool and looked a threat after a pretty poor game on the left against Cardiff. But hopefully he can have a go on the right and see how he is on that side, with Bernard out on the left. Obviously came on against Cardiff and then had a decent game against Liverpool again. So he keeps his place on the left. Obviously keeping Adam Lookman out of the team. Up front, Cenk Tosun came on for Calvert-Lewin, but I did think Calvert-Lewin looked alright. He didn't have too many chances, but he did what he could with the chances he had, and obviously he's got everything there to be a great striker, and I just can't wait for it to come out. So I'd keep Calvert-Lewin up front for this one. They're going to be a difficult side to break down. Obviously, Rafa Benitez's sides tend to be quite organised and defensive and trying to hit us on the counter-attack. And they've got some consistency on the side. Now, obviously, they've been playing 3 at the back, more like 5 at the back in the defensive phase in the last few games. It's not going to be too much change from the normal side. I think Sean Longstaff usually plays in the centre of midfield, and he's out for this one, so they will have to make a change, but they've got a few good options to replace him alongside Isaac Hayden, who's been playing quite well as well. So it's between Mo Diame, John Joe Shelby or Ki Sung Young, so not bad to choose from in terms of who's going to come in for Sean Longstaff. Obviously they've got the new lad as well. They signed from the MLS, who's called Miguel Almiron. He's not a bad player. He's been playing on the left recently, and he'll probably keep his place in the side with Salomon Rondon up front. So obviously he's going to be strong in the air. A bit of a handful for our centre backs, but we've got 2 early strong centre backs, so hopefully we'll be able to keep tabs on him. It might be a bit of a. I'm not seeing a high scoring one, to be honest. I think it's going to be probably a sneaky 1-0 for Everton, I'm going to predict, but it's not going to be a high scoring one, obviously, because Rafa sides tend to sit back and not play an open game of football, and obviously we have looked a bit blunt sometimes this season. Even in the last game against Liverpool, we played well, but we didn't have as many clear-cut chances as Liverpool did. So I can't see it being a high scoring one, but hopefully we'll be able to keep a clean sheet again, because we obviously have in our last 2 games, one being against Liverpool, so we'll be able to keep up that solid defensive record. But it will be tough to break down the opposition, especially with our bluntness in attack. So it'll be a test for Everton just to see what our attack really has, and whether we can break them down, whether our midfielders can chip in, whether Gylfi can really grab the game by its balls and just make chances for his teammates, for the wingers and whoever's up front as well. So whether we can actually break down a solid side. They were difficult to break down, to be fair. They've played well in the last few games, Newcastle. They've had 2 wins from the last 2 games, so they're starting to hit some form and go climb up the table. I think they're 14th or 15th in the table now, so they're climbing up away from the relegation zone. But there might be a danger with that of it being a bit of a mid-table clash with nothing really to play for. I don't think Newcastle aren't going to get relegated and obviously not going to get up to the Europa League places. But Everton, it's whether we're going to actually go for that Europa League place, which might come from 7th place again this season. We're 6 points off it with 9 games to go. Obviously, we've got Wolves up there. It's tough competition, but whether we're going to actually go for it, because on the form that we showed at the start of the season, we could well go for it. So hopefully we will, and we won't just put our flip-flops on at the end of the season, because I hate seeing that. It's pointless and it's a waste of time watching the game. So hopefully we will push on for that 7th place, and we'll try and break Newcastle down. Because if we are going to get 7th place, this is a game we've got to be winning, really. So fingers crossed for the weekend. 1-0 prediction from me, and please let me know if you agree with the lineups as well that I've said. Let us know in the comments. Please like the video as well and subscribe to the Toffee Blues. And thanks a lot for watching. Join us next time on the Toffee Blues.
Real